Good morning. It's February 10th, 2024. Welcome to CBS Saturday Morning. On the defense, the White House is in damage control after a special counsel report calls into question President Biden's memory. Hear the pushback from the administration and the piling on from some Republicans.
Highway disaster. 2 people are killed after a pilot tries to make an emergency landing on a Florida highway. We'll have the latest on what may have forced the plane down.
Super Bowl countdown. With just 36 hours to go, we'll preview the big game and take a look at the security surrounding the stadium. Plus, we'll have a history of the city that is now in the sports spotlight.
And super-sized attention as Travis and Taylor mania reaches peak frenzy. We'll go beyond the gossip to look at the huge cultural and economic impact of a relationship like none other. But first, we begin this morning with a look at today's eye-opener.
Lost both engines, emergency. I'm making an emergency landing. We're clear to land, but we're not going to make the runway.
Bro.
2 people were killed after a private jet crashed onto a busy highway in Florida.
Israel says it's working to evacuate more than 1 million Palestinians from the city of Rafah.
People need to be protected, but we also do not want to see any forced displacement.
Outrage from Kamala Harris over the characterization of President Biden as elderly and with a poor memory.
The comments that were made by that prosecutor, gratuitous, inaccurate, and inappropriate.
Former President Trump is calling the decision not to charge Biden in his classified documents case political.
If he's not going to be charged, that's up to them. But then I should not be charged.
The new Kobe Bryant statue opened up to the public outside of Crypto.com Arena.
That is the house that Kobe built.
I always remember that he never gave up, and I will always follow his steps of never giving up.
On the mission. Come on, everybody's going to be here on this Sunday.
The countdown to Super Bowl Sunday is very much on.
Yeah. All eyes are on Las Vegas.
The 49ers are getting ready to take on the Chiefs.
Bets are starting to roll in. The total amount is set to surpass $23 billion.
You can feel the excitement.
We know 1 in 4 American adults are going to place a bet.
Fan fervor has been mounting on both sides.
I just need my Niners to get that ring again.
100% the Chiefs are going to win.
I'm a little conflicted.
Niners all the way.
Hopefully the Chiefs win. You know, we get that dub.
Quest for 6.
9 a game, baby. 9 a game. Let's go.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Predictions just rolling in.
Yeah.
You have a color on that's like both Chiefs and Niners.
Well, you know, I'm trying to stay neutral. It's hard for me sometimes.
Welcome to the weekend, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor, along with Michele Miller and Dana Jacobson, who is in Las Vegas for this big Super Bowl weekend. Hey, Dana.
Hey, I've got my sort of Lions blue on there a little bit, but not really. Look, the buzz is in the air. You heard it. We're here at Allegiant Stadium, guys, where we're just 36 hours from kickoff behind me. And this morning, we're going to preview the game, also take a look at security, and hit all things Las Vegas. That includes a closer look at Sin City's move from a taboo town to a worldwide sports mecca. That's something that was unthinkable just a decade ago. We'll have the full history of the town to show you just how that evolution occurred. Plus, millions of people will tune in tomorrow, not for the game, but for the commercials. At a cost of hundreds of thousands of dollars per second, advertisers need to make sure every frame counts. We're going to introduce you to a man who makes that happen. Brian Buckley is behind almost 70 Super Bowl commercials over the years. We'll show you how he brings these ideas to life. Then on the dish, we will visit the Strip staple Border Grill at Mandalay Bay. It's the culmination of the decades-long partnership of Susan Feniger and Mary Sue Milliken. Despite their achievements as chefs, television stars, and restaurateurs, the duo, sometimes known as Two Hot Tamales, are still in the kitchen together after more than 40 years. We're going to get a taste of some of their lasting success. And we have a performance from the band Future Islands later on in our Saturday session. That and so much more is all ahead. But for now, I'll toss it back to you guys in the studio.
So much coming up. Sounds good, Dana. We're going to check back in with you in just a little bit. But for now, let's get to this morning's top story. The White House is vigorously defending President Biden's mental fitness after the Justice Department special counsel report called his memory into question. Some Democrats. Welcome to CBS Saturday Morning. I'm Jeff Glor with Michele Miller and Dana Jacobson, who is in Las Vegas. Coming up this hour with a 30-second commercial during this year's Super Bowl costing about $7 million. Advertisers need to get their money's worth. That's why they call Brian Buckley. He has directed some of the standout spots in the history of the game. We're going to take you inside his creative process and find out what makes a winning Super Bowl ad.
Then Vegas is known for its glamour, glitz, and of course gambling. But weddings are just as much a part of the fabric of Sin City. We're going to show you why so many people take a trip down the aisle or through a drive-through while they are visiting.
Love that. And they've been a winning team for more than 40 years. Susan Finnegar and Mary Sue Milliken have been successful chefs, restaurateurs, cookbook authors, and TV hosts together. On the dish, we'll pay a visit to their Las Vegas restaurant, Border Grill, that's become an institution on the Strip.
And a special performance from Future Islands in our Saturday session. That and more is all ahead.
But we begin with the countdown to kickoff of Super Bowl 58, now less than 36 hours away. Tomorrow's game is a rematch of sorts of Super Bowl of 54, played back in 2020. The Kansas City Chiefs stage a fourth quarter comeback to beat the San Francisco 49ers 31-20. However, just 18 players suiting up tomorrow, 9 from each team played in that last matchup. Let's go out to Dana at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for a closer look at the game in that rematch.
All right, Michelle, that is right. The head coaches, Andy Reid for the Chiefs and Kyle Shanahan for the Niners, are the same. And, of course, the Chiefs are once again led by an offense, I should say, by Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. But a lot has changed for both of these teams since their last Super Bowl meeting. I spoke to CBS Morning's co-host and NFL analyst Nate Burleson.
Great job out there, DJ. You get a bit of a breather before the big game tomorrow night?
I will have a breather. Thank you very much, Jeff. Next year, Bills-Lions.
I would love that. Dana, awesome job today.
Thanks.
We leave you now with more music from Future Islands. This is King of Sweden.
in alligator setting. I spoke to the reverend. He still filled me with aggression. He slept trying